Who's for the Game by Jessie Pope, 1868 to 1941. Who's for the game, the biggest that's played, the red crashing game of a fight? Who'll grip and tackle the job unafraid, and who thinks he'd rather sit tight? Who'll toe the line for the signal to go? Who'll give his country a hand? Who wants a turn to himself in the show, and who wants a seat in the stand? Who knows it won't be a picnic, not much, yet eagerly shoulders a gun? Who would much rather come back with a crutch than lie low and be out of the fun? Come along, lads, but you'll come on all right, for there's only one course to pursue. Your country is up to her neck in a fight, and she's looking and calling for you. Okay, this is a poem for a recruitment poem for the First World War. And this is probably 1914, something like that. And this is the opposite of poems by Siegfried Sassoon and Wilfred Owen. Actually, Wilfred Owen wrote his poem Dulce et Decorum Est to Pope, to this Jessie Pope, because here she's jingoistic and what fun it's going to be to go to war, and yes lads, you can do it. It's going to be like playing an away match against an unknown team. This was a lot of the feeling at the time. This is realistic for how people felt, and the war poets that we actually know about people being gassed and suffering and drowning in mud during the First World War. Those were the voices that were not the official line. Jessie Pope here is, this goes with the poster of Lord Kitchener wants you, your country needs you. Yeah, who's for the game, the biggest that's played, the red crashing game of a fight? So who wants to go and play the game of war? She's making it sound like this is something that's going to be fun, that you're really going to enjoy. Yeah, who'll grip and tackle the job unafraid? Yeah, so who's going to tackle this job, tackle this problem of the Germans without being afraid? And who thinks he'd rather sit tight? So to sit tight, not to do anything, not to go to the war. Who'll toe the line for the signal to go? So who'll obey the orders and wait for the moment to go? Who'll give his country a hand? Yeah? Who wants to turn to himself in the show? Who wants to turn to himself in the show? Who wants an individual role in this show? It's a show. She's calling it a show. And who wants a seat in the stand to watch the event? This is so jingoistic. Let's see, to look at this with hindsight, this is horrifying. Yeah, she's making this this First World War sound like they're going to have a wonderful time, and this is what they thought. They thought that it was going to be very quick. They were going to go over to France. They were going to bash the Germans from here to kingdom come. And no, not at all. War is not a glorious thing. But they were trying to turn it into something glorious. Who knows it won't be a picnic? Not much. So, yes, it's not good. Yes, there is some killing to do. Yes, there will be some nastiness, but not very much. It's not going to be a big problem. It's going to be easy. Yet eagerly shoulders a gun. So, yes, I know there are going to be problems, but you need to put your gun on your shoulder. Who would much rather come back with a crutch than lie low and be out of the fun? So with a crutch, you've got a bad leg. So she's suggesting here that the worst that could happen to you is you're going to end up with a bad leg after being injured. No, she's not being realistic. She's not thinking about people getting gassed or drowning in mud or dying of cold or the rats or the rain. No, it's the worst that could happen is you'll come back with a crutch, with a war wound, and you'll be a hero. Than lie low to hide and be out of the fun. Here, directly, she calls it the fun. Come along, lads, but you'll come along all right. So come along, boys. Yes, this is the thing to do, but I know you're going to do it. For there's only one course to pursue. There's only one thing you can do. Your country is up to her neck in a fight, and she's looking and calling for you. So this is the happy, sanguine view of the First World War. It's going to be wonderful. And this really was the view of the time. This is what the official position was. This is the national feeling at the time, that it was going to be great. It was going to be absolutely wonderful. They were going to have fun and go there and kill the Germans. But in fact, it turned out to be an absolute slaughter. And this was the official position. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Who's for the Game by Jessie Pope.